Hey, broker family. Brandon McKay here, president of Broker Advocacy, and I am here today to tell you what I am thankful for. First, I'm going to get through the obvious. I am thankful for my wife and my two beautiful children. And if you want to hear all that stuff, you are welcome to join me at Thanksgiving dinner, and I will talk in much more depth about how thankful I am for those things. But I'm here to talk about things I'm thankful for within our community and within the mortgage industry. So first, I am extremely thankful for the availability of technology. It wasn't even 3 years ago when technology in our industry was limited and expensive, and that's just simply not the case anymore. McKay Mortgage, my brokerage, is a family-owned mortgage brokerage, and we can match the automation of our competition. We're getting better at it every day. Automation was a word that was terrifying to me a couple of years ago. And now we're rocking and rolling with it, and we're a better brokerage because of it, and it's affordable and it's easy and it's awesome. Number two, lender escalations. I am so thankful for lender escalations. You might think with my big fancy position as leadership at AIME that I get the white glove treatment at all these lenders, and I'm here to tell you that's absolutely not the case. I submit lender escalations. I don't want to say I do it all the time because our lender partners aren't dropping the ball that degree. But when I am in a situation where I have a problem and I can't solve it, I'm ready to pull my hair out and explode. I take a deep breath and I submit a lender escalation, and it is solved shortly thereafter. If you have not done so, I highly suggest you try it. And I very much suggest you try it before you get to the point that you're posting on Brokers Are Better, screaming and yelling about the problems. You have a solution before it gets to that point. Leverage it. That's what AIME is here for. I'm thankful for the broker community, for all of you. I'm a better mortgage broker because of the Brokers Are Better community. I learn a ton from the posts and the comments that are happening in that community. I learn a ton from all of you, from the friendships and the relationships I've had and the questions I ask all of you. Y'all are a resource to me, and I can't thank you more for it. And what I'm furthermore thankful within our community is over the last year or so, the overall change in tone of our community. Everyone's so much cooler towards each other. There's exceptions, obviously, to that, but I really appreciate how much more respectful everyone is to each other in their conversations with each other, including their disagreements with each other. And we're stronger together. It doesn't mean we have to agree with everything all the time, but we're a lot more effective when we're respectful towards each other. And it's just a cooler place to be, and it's going to be a more welcoming environment for other brokers that we want to get involved with the community. So thank you all very much for all of that. I am thankful for retail lenders' increased margins. In 2020, a lot of times I had to get, it was pretty skinny on my comp to win deals. Nowadays, that's just simply not the case, and it's never the case on a purchase transaction. I don't know about some of you. I know about most of you, and this is also true. Your local retail lenders have bumped their margins way up at the beginning of the year, and we're back to just kicking the ever-living hell out of them as far as pricing is concerned. And now I'm back to a spot where rates can go up and down, and I don't really care because I'm going to be the lowest rate no matter what. And that's the spot that we want to be in as brokers. So we're just back to it. All right. This next one, you're going to have to hear me out on for a minute. I'm thankful for AMCs. And I recognize I say that, and they're not the most popular part of our industry right now. And I'm not going to sit here and tell you that they're perfect or that they've been perfect and they don't have plenty to improve upon. But I actually think that brokers, the appraisal situation might be even worse for brokers if it weren't for AMCs. And envision this. So AMCs don't exist. And as brokers, we have to go out there and find appraisers on our own, find relationships with appraisers and get them to accept our orders. Appraisers, by and large, are an aging population of a personality type that's not that interested in running a business or really being involved, or networking or being out there. They like inspecting homes and doing their thing. That's a personality type. They're often introverts and stuff like that. Nothing wrong with that. But they're not generally great business owners. So if you envision that situation, me as an originator, I have to go find a relationship with an appraiser, email them my orders, get them to accept them, this and that. And then especially if I'm a smaller broker that's doing 5 or 6 transactions a month or whatever that number might be, you are in constant risk of, even if you do find that relationship with the appraiser, which I'm not sure exactly where you would, But even once you do, you're in constant risk of either a larger broker or a local retail lender going to that same appraiser and going, all right, awesome, I'm going to get 10 to 20 orders for you a month, but I need you to guarantee certain turn times. And you're in a worse situation than you would have been when you have AMCs. And I know there's other negatives with it, but they at least brought some order to the chaos where each order from each individual broker was treated the same. Hear me out on it, but I am appreciative to AMCs to some degree. Last and most certainly not least, I'm thankful for Katie Sweeney. Our channel is growing, and not only are the number of brokers in this channel growing, but our voice is growing. We have a voice within our industry, with other associations in our industry. It's growing with legislators, with regulators. We have a seat at the table, and Katie Sweeney is the reason why. And for that, I am very, very thankful. That's it. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Brokers are better. Cheers.